Today, I'm gonna show you how to clean a paintbrush. Now that may sound pretty basic, but it's gonna be the difference between your paintbrush looking like this after 1 year or looking like this after 5 years. Big difference. If you don't clean your paintbrush early and often, you'll get stuck with something that looks like this after just 1 year. Hard as a rock, not worth much anymore. Or, if you clean it properly, you could have a paintbrush that looks like this after 5 years. Flexible, good clean tips. We've got a nice functional set of bristles, no paint built up in the ferrule. I got a little paint on the handle, I should have cleaned that better. But the functional part of this brush still works, and it will continue to work for another 5, 10, 15, even 20 years if you just learn how to clean your brush. And that's what I'm going to show you how to do. So I have 2 paintbrushes here. This is a natural bristle brush that I use for oil-based stains, varnishes, even oil-based paints and primers. And this is a nylon polyester. This is a Purdy XL, and this works for either, but I keep this one dedicated for latex or water-based acrylic paints. This is a very large brush.
It's huge!
It's an angled sash brush. This is the same thing, a 2-inch angled sash brush. But you need to keep your latex brushes latex and your oil-based brushes oil-based. If you try and intermingle them, if I tried to paint using this for oil and then the next day or 2 days later go back to an acrylic, I probably have some problems because you've got different kinds of solvents for cleaning your paintbrushes. So that's what we're going to talk about next. Oh, I'm exhausted. All right, let me catch my breath. I've been painting here for like 3 minutes. And I got my little Purdy Cub here. This is probably my favorite, little XL Purdy. Painting so much. This nice verdigris color. It's one of my favorite colors. And I need to clean this now. It's an acrylic paint, it's water-based, so, a sink. Let's start there.
Cleaning with water. Peaceful, refreshing. You remove every ounce of paint from the brush, from the bristles, from the toe, from the husk, from the ferrule. Everything must be clean. Use some soap if you must. Use a brush to get into the bristles and clean it all thoroughly. And the joy is, it's all water.
You're either going to be cleaning up with water, oh yeah, or some other kind of solvent.
Oh no.
And it's usually going to be, if you're cleaning up with a solvent, that's going to be paint thinner or odorless mineral spirits, but it might be something else. I use a lot of paints in my business that are clean up with xylene, or you could use a shellac-based primer, which you need to clean up with denatured alcohol. You need to make sure that you're using the right solvent for the right paint. So if your paintbrush, you've been painting all day in acrylic paint, that's gonna be a water-based cleanup. If you don't know what you should be cleaning up with, double check. The surest way to screw up a brush and kill it very, very quickly is to take that brush and clean it with the wrong solvent. Same thing goes in reverse. If you try and clean up a nice varnish with some water, it's gonna be a mess and it's not gonna work right. If you're not sure, read the can, talk to the paint store rep, find out what the solvent is used to clean what you're painting with, and that's the best way to make sure that you know how to take care of your brush and clean it properly. All right, again, minutes and minutes of painting. I'm using my natural bristle brush here. I was doing some heavy duty oil priming, some serious work there. I'm gonna go rinse this off too.
Wait! You can't clean that brush with water? That's oil-based primer. Use mineral spirits. Go! Go!
Mineral spirits, huh? I guess I'm gonna have to rinse this off a little bit differently. This is some pretty old mineral spirits in here, but all the gunk is settled to the bottom. But I want to reuse it so I don't have to use a ton of this stuff. So I'm going to take a cup, Fill it up. A little bit more than that. I'm gonna start cleaning. Just like with the water. Maybe a little bit slower.
With mineral spirits, you'll have to rinse carefully, multiple times, until you get a perfectly clean brush. Don't pour this down the drain. Rinse with caution. Rinse with exactness. Rinse with mineral spirits. Also, don't drink this or use an open flame. It'll kill you.
Your brush is clean when your spirits are clean. First rinse, second rinse, third rinse, final rinse. This is a crucial piece to keeping your paintbrush lasting as long as it can. Paintbrushes can last decades, even generations. I have some of my grandfather's old brushes. Hot chickadee! Because they were well made and they kept the keeper and you learned how to clean it and take care of it. This keeper is 5 years old. It's a little worse for the wear because it's just simply made of just paperboard, but it keeps the bristles in alignment. It keeps them tucked away. It keeps them safe when I transport the brush from place to place. And I've had to tape it up a little bit over the years, but this is something I am not willing to let go of. And you should definitely never throw away the keeper or husk. Keep it. Painty, 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 painty. Lunchtime. Oh no. Wait a minute. Painty, 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 painty.
I hope you enjoyed learning how to keep your paintbrushes clean. I want to thank Purdy for sponsoring this video and for making a paintbrush worth keeping. If you want more fun videos like this, then click the subscribe button so you can keep learning how to DIY better.